by Mr. Horgan toward the contestants on The Price is Right in their decision-making and pricing games that is categorized as either stupid or misleading by the audience, as well as showing favoritism, is portrayed as a heel characteristic for entertainment purposes only. In actuality, Mr. Horgan isn't prejudiced against the contestant based on their sex, their ethnicity, or their intelligence.
And now, for this Wednesday, June 15th, 2011, it's a Losing Horns edition of the Price is Right pricing game recap. Today's pricing games were the following: Cover Up, Switch, Coming or Going, Make Your Move, It's in the Bag, and Dice Game. Our first contestant was Crystal. She played Cover Up for a Nissan Cube S. The wrong price was $22,645. When she covered up the wrong number, she put a price of $18,573. That was not the price of the card, but she got the 1, the 8, and the 7 correct to keep on playing. So now she covered up the third and fifth numbers with a 9 and an 8, making the price $18,978. That also was not the price of the card, but did she have the 9 or the 8 correct to keep on playing? Obviously that meant no. The actual retail price, $18,179. Well, 9 was one of the numbers in the card, just was in the wrong place. Should have been the fifth number and not the third. Jimmy played Switch for a MyBathUSA.com steam shower and a Honda CMX-250 Rebel motorcycle. He decided to switch the prices. So the steam shower was now at $3,999 and not $2,399, and the Rebel motorcycle was no longer at $3,999. It was at $2,399. He said he wanted to see the model switch, and you know what? He really shouldn't have. They were right the way they were, those prices. So $2,399 was the price of the steam shower, and the motorcycle was $3,999. I knew they shouldn't have been switched. Edward played Coming or Going for a trip to Cozumel. He chose the coming price of $6,084 over the going price of $4,806. Well, that trip to Cozumel is not as expensive as Edward thought it was. It was $4,806. I had a feeling it was that price. So he should have been going, not coming. Marissa played Make Your Move for a 19-piece stainless steel grill set, a 12-piece beach gear, a 12-piece beach gear wouldn't make sense, or I would say that a 12-piece beach gear set. Anyway, and she also played for a Summerset Outdoor Living outdoor kitchen island. Alright, she lined up the two numbers for the grill set at $50, the 12-piece beach gear at $495, and the outdoor kitchen island at $8,139. Well, before she had the grill set at $49, as I remember, and $550 for the beach gear. Well, I do have good news. The grill set was $50. The bad news was the beach gear and kitchen island were priced incorrectly. $813 for the beach gear and $9,495 for the outdoor kitchen island. Rosemary played It's in the Bag and placed the following grocery items in the respectable bags. The $1,000 bag, 5 gum from Wrigley's. The $2,000 bag, 100% whey protein drink mix. The $4,000 bag, Mount Olive pickles. She had it at Ghirardelli chocolate squares, but changed it. The $8,000 bag, the liquid plumber, and the $16,000 bag, the Bayer aspirin. For $1,000, was the gum $1.49? Yes, it was, of course. Rosemary decided to go on for $2,000, believing that 100% whey protein drink mix cost $29.99, almost $30. And inside the $2,000 bag was the protein drink mix. Now she went on for $4,000, believing those pickles from Mount Olive cost $3.19. Again, she had it at the Ghirardelli chocolate squares before. Inside the $4,000 bag was the Mount Olive pickles. I found that to be a very smart choice on that change she made. Now, she had a chance to double her money for $8,000, believing the liquid plumber cost $6.42. Rosemary decided to go for it. Yes, said, ooh is right, as I knew something bad was going to happen. And inside the $8,000 bag was the Bayer aspirin. I knew that liquid plumber wasn't $6.42, and I'm sure you fans knew that too. And the $16,000 bag for $4.69 was the liquid plumber, of course, not the Bayer aspirin. Finally, Mark played dice game for a Toyota Yaris. First number was 1. For the second number, he rolled a 4. It was not 4, he said lower, but he changed his mind and said higher. Smart move. For the third number, he rolled a 4 again. This time it was 4. He was right. So for the fourth number now, he rolled a 2. He said it was higher. 2 was not the number, so said higher. And finally, for the fifth number, he rolled a 3. It was not 3, he said it was higher. Seemed like pretty good odds of him winning. Now for that second number, was it indeed higher than a 4? Yes, it was. It was a 6. Part of me felt it actually was lower. For the fourth number, was that higher than a 2? Yes, it was a 6. So this was a $16,000 460 car he was playing for. $16,460 something car. Now that last number had to be a 4, 5, or 6 for him to win. If it was a 1 or a 2, we'd have a winless show. And the fifth and final number was... Can you believe it? It was 2! Ah, son of a bitch is right, good old JR. I felt it was 5, that last number. Well, folks, as you could tell from my title of this upload being a Losing Horns edition, no pricing games won today. And on the 4-year anniversary of Bob Barker's retirement, you know, if Bob was watching today's episode, I'm pretty sure this is what he would have said of all those contestants losing today. Yeah, I think he'd have his own audience at home booing at those contestants who really made asses of themselves. Well, some of them. But a few of them I really felt they had it won, those games. Speaking of Bob Barker, 4 years ago was his final show, and this was his sign-off message. I salute Bob Barker as a loyal fan of The Price is Right. And I have to say, I don't know if it happened to you, but when I watched his final show 4 years ago, got a little teary when he gave his final send-off message. Getting back to the pricing and recap for today. Even though we did not have a winner, I am going to give contestant recognition to Mark because he won a showcase that involved a trip to Ireland. And seeing as I come from an Irish heritage family, I have to give him that honor. Surely tomorrow we'll do a lot better. But for now, I must end this pricing and recap with my sponsor plug. This week, the Price is Right pricing and recap is sponsored by Harrah's Resort and Casino. Harrah's, come out and play. That's going to do it for tonight, everyone. See you all tomorrow.